There we go. As I was saying, this is post-mortem. This is post-mortem. Okay, not know what's in the hit button club. It's always interesting when you have a game that's old enough that like the pre-rendered cutscenes are like lower poly count than gameplay these days. Wow. Look at this eternal darkness looking guy.
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
Oh, this is UI.
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody. If you don't mind my asking...
You could just have all your choices on screen, but no.
You need money. I need your investigative skills.
This is a very mouse sensitivity.
No, I can't be of any help to you. I'm a
Gotta refuse that call to adventure.
Not anymore. Sorry.
If you'd like to meet me.
It's so weird that like most games, just like your mouse speed is your mouse speed, and it's fine just by default. And then sometimes it's super fast or super slow, and it's like, don't you have to go out of your way to mess with that? Oh, this is a problem. So I can scroll my people going to the edges of the screen. Because I have a second monitor, that's fine, but that's not. Oh, we are in a mist clone. Okay. This game has made some decisions.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. Sophia Blake, who's speaking?
Our hero's name, everybody.
Miss Blake, this is Gus McPherson. Can we meet? I'd like to clarify a few points with you.
Meet me in an hour at the restaurant Chez Alexandre. We can talk there.
So, like... I want to be impressed by the fact that I can look around in, like, any direction. But, like... If you can just render the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure you are, this doesn't look pre-rendered. Oh, it's a guy. Like, can I just walk around all normal? Like, yeah, that's polygonal furniture, right? It's not doing, like, the weird FMV thing. Yeah, I can go weird angles like that. So, like, why am I living this kind of life? Why am I spinny turret man?
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Chez Alexandre. Can I do anything for you, sir?
A table has been booked under the name of Blake, Sophia Blake. I'm here to meet up with the lady. My name is Gus McPherson.
Every once in a while, the lips try to flap.
This way, please, sir. Miss Blake is waiting for you.
You all caught that little pop back in, right? Oh, there's something about this. I can't quite put my finger on what's weird here. It's like some kind of, like, fisheye lens thing going on.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist for very long, Mr. McPherson. So are you ready to listen to my offer?
I don't understand. We've never met before. I've never worked for you, neither here nor in New York. Yet here you are asking me to track down your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation preceded you, Mr. McPherson. I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. You worked there as a detective and had a few
Okay, so
problems.
our hero
The
sucks.
suspicion surrounding you in that murder case proved to be unfounded, of course.
I don't think you have understood. All I want to do is paint. Everything else is secondary.
My union busting days are over.
Unfortunately, Mr. McPherson, I'm in Paris to take advantage of your skills as a private detective.
I no longer undertake investigations, Miss Blake. But since I have no orders for my paintings at the moment, perhaps I can help you.
All I want to do is paint. However, since I suck,
I was so hoping you would accept, because you see, I'm a foreigner in Paris, and I need some light shed on a strange case. A murder, Mr. McPherson. A double murder.
Could you give me any more details about the case? So far, it all seems rather cloudy.
I don't know where to start. It was a brutal murder, Mr. McPherson. But for what reason? Here in Paris. My sister. It's my sister Ruby who was murdered. She and her husband Regis were killed. Please find out what really happened.
I've never heard of anyone named Regis except for the one guy. Oh, well, that's
How
gonna be
did
funny.
they die? Are you certain they were murdered? Maybe they were victims of some terrible accident.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
Yeah, you know. You just like trying to mess with the ceiling fan.
Are the police on the case? It may complicate matters if they are. Do you know the name of the inspector who's leading the inquiry?
The blades seem kind of like
is named Lebrun.
heavy and dull, so you like take
in
some
every country, Mr. McPherson.
sharpened sheet metal, you put it on there to like increase the airflow, and then you slip
Inspector
and
Lebrun is
you
no
like pull the
exception to
cord,
the
and it goes extra fast, and then you hang on to the cord, and then the centrifugal force like pulls you upwards, and your head's right in the way, and then you know your husband.
To be perfectly honest, I'm reluctant to take on this case.
Slips in the
Primarily
blood
because
and
a murder means a murderer. This Inspector
lands
Lebrun
on
is
your,
better placed to arrest a killer.
Mr.
table saw.
McPherson, if I'm asking you for your help, it's because I have no faith in the police. And that would be so even if I had the entire Quai des Orfèvres at my disposal. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the case so as not to tarnish the good reputation of their area. You understand.
That is cops, yeah. You know, I once had to call the police because someone was screaming, "He's after me, he's got a knife,"
A hotel in
while I'm
the
trying to
Chic
walk
part
into
of
my apartment with
Paris,
my groceries.
in the 8th District, the Hotel Orphée.
So, you know,
Found
the cops show up. It was a very quick trip for them, where I was at the time.
Your sister and her husband were both American.
They come to my apartment. They have me leave the apartment while this like random person who may or may not be on drugs is like hiding under my kitchen
when
table
she met Mr. White, Regis, her
to
husband.
talk in the hallway where there's theoretically someone running around with a knife, and like
I don't wish to
it was a very
self-interested, but can we
dead-endy
immediately?
complex too, so
is the
like
first time
presumably he was right around the corner.
The case may take you a few days. I'll give you 500.
And they talked me out in the hallway while the other cop was talking to this person in my apartment who I've never met.
That is a very reasonable offer.
Then they wander off
Money is
with
not
this
enough to thank
random
you, Mr.
person,
McPherson.
and that was the end of that.
service you're doing
Like,
is invaluable.
I call him again, like hours later, like, hey, are you still like looking for a guy with a knife in my hallway? And like, she knew him. Just
I
like
think I
so
have all the necessary
useless.
information to begin. You want me to start right away? Is there anything you have forgotten?
It's a name. It's definitely a
Police did
name.
not find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled surrounded by luxury and family heirlooms. It was an obsession.
Traveling with a lot of money is a risky business. It would be a pity if their murder was put down to theft. Are these family heirlooms valuable?
Ruby's good luck charm. A sort of bust in my family for generations. On my
Who
grandmother's
takes a
side.
bust with them
My sister's
internationally?
was her favorite.
I hope to get results fairly quickly. I'll be in touch with you as soon as my investigations yield any new information. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
So, okay, wait. Is that... This is a very low poly game. And that silverware is like painted on that table. There's some interesting stuff going on here visually. Like, is this like just 5 billion screenshots of a pre-rendered room? Like it's not impossible. Especially with this, like, fixed locations, turret-y nature. Like, I haven't been this fascinated with just, like, moving the camera in a game in some time. It's very weird. It's super disorienting.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Alexander.
And what's with your arms?
Can I do anything for you, sir?
Very chic restaurant, Chez Alexandre.
They're kind of leaving,
But
really.
I'm just passing by.
Our establishment caters to the finest palates in Paris. If you happen to change your mind, we will be only too pleased to welcome you, sir. My name is Tonio.
Antonio? No, the Tonio. Like, there's some interesting production values here. Oh, again with the characters just like popping in.
Yes, I'm sure. Go on, Mrs. Elwa, go home. We will take care of this, I promise.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beauvais. You're so kind. The next time I'm at Cézanne,
See, I
I'll
think-
bring you back a nice bottle of red wine. That's a promise. Goodbye, then.
I think we might be faking the backgrounds being 3D. Or like they're you know,
A little bottle of red.
you know what I mean.
Come on, next.
We might just have a lot of screenshots of a pre-rendered environment. But like, it's too smooth. I'm really curious about this now.
Can I help you?
Because like the level of detail is so much better on everything else than the actual characters.
My name is Gus McPherson. I'm a private eye, private detective. I wanted to ask you if you'd be willing to answer a few questions and help me in my investigation on the Orphée murders.
A private dick. I see. Well, you'd better show me your license.
Look, I said I was a private eye. My dick is another question entirely.
A license? Of course I have a license. It's back home right now. I can go and pick it up if you want to see it that much, but we'll waste a whole lot of time.
Where did you get this license? In Paris. Private eyes do not need papers. Everyone knows that.
Well, then why are you giving me a hard time about it?
I thought you wanted to see my private investigator's license from New York. Sorry. It's good to know I don't need a license to work in Paris.
Just checking. Always want to know who I'm dealing with. So, you're an American PI in Paris. And your client, American or Parisian?
Oh, wait, these are impressive lies. I'm a reporter for the news.
For the moment, I can only tell you two things. She's the sister of one of the victims from the Orphée, and she trusts my services more than she does yours.
The sister? Strange. We did not know the victims had family. I cannot tell you anything about the Orphée case.
Well, That seems more plausible. But,
Just a helping hand so I can launch my investigation in the right direction. That way we will not get our lines crossed. I don't want to impede your work in any way.
Forget it. It is baking in here, isn't it? You would not happen to have anything to drink, would you? Just one for the road.
I don't think I have an inventory.
And my little gift? You do not have it? Fine then. Get lost.
Right. So our first quest, bribe the police. Okay, that's definitely got to be pre-rendered. With how old this game seems to be. Or it's a deceptively modern game that just is faking it really well. I guess I'm going back to the restaurant to get some wine?
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Chez Alexander. Can I do anything for you, sir?
I hear you have the best wine list in all of Paris. I would like to buy a bottle of wine from you. Red wine.
Of course, sir. The price is very reasonable for an excellent vintage.
What kind of weirdo is Gus McPherson that like, oh, I need some wine. I better go to a restaurant. Like, just go to the liquor store or package store or whatever they call it in 1920s France.
Full of promises and empty-handed, huh?
I do happen to have a little something for you. An amazing bottle of red wine. You cannot say no to that, officer. Don't you feel a little thirsty?
This is... Why are you trying to be subtle? like... There's nobody else in the room, and he pretty directly asked to be bribed. Also, cops don't care about corruption.
Great! The private eye returns.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
So do I have, like, an inventory? Oh, I do. Ooh. Oh, this is UI. That's readable. Like, what is wrong with the typewriter in this police station? like, I get misalignment, but why are the letters different sizes? And how are the L's smeared? Okay, this is a lot. I'm gonna... Ooh, that is UI of a certain vintage, you know? Anyway. Yeah. I think that was a decent enough taste of this. It's very, like... I'm gonna call it, 2001.